The Finance, Contract, and Risk Mitigation program at the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business is a very practical, week-long training program.
The course is really an introduction to project finance. It was initially set up for public sector officials that are trying to increase investment in the power sector in Africa.
Statistically, from a continent-wide perspective, we see the World Bank reporting that almost half of the population in the continent do not have access to electricity.
We have more than 50 countries, and if you combine all the power plants in these 50 countries, it makes up about 130 gigawatts.
So if you're looking at a continent of almost 1.2 billion to be conservative, we are looking at 600 million people without electricity.
And this course is really trying to address that by giving both public sector officials and the private sector the skills needed to structure these projects and get them funded and built.
The program is important for really anyone in any sector of the economy that's trying to encourage the deployment of more energy infrastructure on the continent of Africa.
That role is all-encompassing. So whether you're a government official,
regulators, utility officials, representatives,
or sponsor, whether you're an investor.
We're coming from a point where all these players do not have the requisite experience, and most of them are still trying to figure it out.
So the course trains people on the fundamentals of project finance.
So not only in terms of content, but also the approach. It's very practical, it's very real.
Meaning that in addition to the theory, we actually build financial models together to understand how the financial projections and valuation work is done.
The class has always been very diverse.
You're sitting in class with 80 other people from different countries.
We have people who are coming from banks, we have people coming from developers, we have lawyers, we have engineers.
They all come with different experiences. Everyone works in a different part of the sector. And then we also are really intentional about getting the best people to come and teach.
The way the lecturers are explaining the concepts, they're starting from very elementary basics right up to advanced levels.
This program is quite specialized.
Our hope always, right from the start of this course, was that it would improve not only negotiation skills, but also enable parties to really understand what points should be pushed, what shouldn't.
And to understand what's going on in the markets, what's working well, what isn't working well.
It's been very exciting, actually.
A big part of this week is helping people to learn from each other. So there's a long history of people that have been benefiting from this.
This has been a very eye-opening experience.
It is being taught at the top business school, at the top university in Africa.
I don't think there's another institution on the African continent that is offering a similar course.
It's not a textbook type of course.
The theory alone isn't enough. You need to see the practical, tactical elements that are used day to day. And that's what this program delivers.